Okay, I wanted to show one last video about hitting your power zones in two different ways we can hit the same power zone. So let's say, I'm going to pull a number out of the top of my head here. Okay, let's say we're shooting for a power of 140 to 155. Let's just imagine that. And right now, I'm in a very low gear. I'm in the kind of gear you might use to go up a hill, a very steep hill. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to spin my legs pretty quickly. You can see that they're really starting to go here. And I'm just going to go, we said we wanted 140 to 155. Okay, so here's the power display right here. And it's going to take me a second with one hand. So 140 to 155. And right now my cadence in the lower right corner is 105. So it's a little tricky when I'm spinning that fast and with one hand on the bars to hold it just steady. So you can see I'm spinning a very fast cadence. And I'd use this cadence if I was time trialing. Now, just to illustrate a point, we're going to shift to a really high gear. Again, this is the kind of gear you might use to go down a really steep hill and get your speed up. So we want, again, 140 to 155, and you can see I'm barely spinning my legs. I've got 49 RPM, and this is what that looks like. Very low RPM, 140 and 45 RPM. Now the problem with riding like this is called grinding molasses. And you can see I'm using a lot of muscular strength, and if this was a long course event, I'd be killing myself to turn this low RPM. This puts a lot of stress on the patellar tendon and uses a lot of quadricep muscle, so you're basically producing watts by force instead of by using your RPM. So an appropriate RPM for me, I like a minimum of 90. So I'm going to go back here. It's kind of tricky with one hand to find that right gear. So we'll just shift around a little bit and we'll get it pretty close. So I'm pretty close there. There's 88 RPM. I won't shift again. 87. So there's 150. And you can see for me, that's a nice comfortable cadence. I could ride all day like that. And there's a top shot of the legs. Just a very comfortable cadence. So I'm not spinning myself out. It's just right. Now, and that illustrates two different ways to hold the same power setting. So we want the power display to stay at 140, and we want to hold it really steady there. It's hard to do. Much easier to do when you've got two hands on the bars. And then we want that cadence to stay at about 90 RPM. So check this out. I'm a little low. I'm only at 85. So I'm going to downshift. There's one gear over there. Let's try that again. Okay, there's 140 and perfect. 96 RPM. So that for me would be perfect. You can ride all day. You're not overstressing patellar tendons. You're not killing your quadriceps. You'd be able to ride this RPM all day, get off the bike, and run a nice fast run split. That's about what 95 RPM looks like. So there you have it. Thanks for checking us out.